The air crackled with a nervous energy. Empty coffee cups formed a precarious ring around the whiteboard, their shadows stretching long in the late afternoon sun. For the past 3 days, my team, a motley crew of developers, designers, and marketing gurus, had been locked in a creative crucible, brainstorming the next big thing in software technology. The pressure was on. Our company, a mid-sized player in the ever-evolving tech landscape, needed a breakthrough, a game-changer to propel us forward and keep us competitive. Initially, the sessions were chaotic. Ideas flew like sparks from a welder's torch, some brilliant, others less so. We had the obligatory blockchain everything suggestions, the inevitable metaverse musings, and a surprisingly fervent debate about the future of sentient AI coffee machines, which, while intriguing, ultimately proved too niche for our current market. The whiteboard, initially pristine, became a vibrant tapestry of half-formed concepts, scribbled notes, and the occasional coffee stain, a visual representation of our collective mental state. My role as lead strategist was to navigate the storm, to channel the raw energy into something concrete. I'd spent weeks preparing, studying market trends, analyzing competitor strategies, and, most importantly, reminding myself to breathe. Brainstorming, I've found, is as much about managing the process as it is about generating ideas. It's about fostering collaboration, managing expectations, and, crucially, knowing when to say enough. One of the key challenges was overcoming the idea graveyard. This is the mental space where brilliant concepts go to die, stifled by self-doubt, fear of failure, or the sheer weight of existing infrastructure. I actively worked to combat this by encouraging a culture of vulnerability and experimentation. No idea was too outlandish, too impractical, or too silly to be considered, at least initially. The goal wasn't perfection at this stage, but rather the generation of a diverse pool of possibilities. We employed a range of brainstorming techniques. We started with mind mapping, visually charting the connections between different concepts. Then we moved on to Scamper, a checklist prompting us to substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to other uses, eliminate, and reverse existing software functionalities. This helped us to think outside the box, to repurpose existing technologies in novel ways. One particularly fruitful session involved a reverse brainstorming exercise. Instead of focusing on what we should do, we focused on what we shouldn't do. This surprisingly uncovered several blind spots in our current offerings, revealing areas where improvement was desperately needed. It also helped us identify market gaps that our competitors were ignoring. Through this process, several promising themes began to emerge. One was the increasing demand for hyper-personalization in software. People are tired of generic experiences. They crave software that adapts to their individual needs, their workflow, and even their mood. This led us to explore the potential of AI-powered adaptive interfaces, capable of learning user behavior and proactive.